Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Tuesday, May 27th. So it's Tuesday, first day of the trading week because of Memorial Day holiday. The U.S. markets were closed. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend and are all rested up and ready to go because here we are. Over the weekend, I guess Friday ish, maybe Saturday, Trump was very aggressive with the European Union. That has since been delayed. So that's kind of the only real major news over the weekend. So moving on. 8:30 this morning, we had core durable goods orders, which came in slightly better than expected. And the durable good orders month over month were also better than expected. Remember that we've got a negative expectation here of negative 7.6, but came in at negative 6.3. So here it's a situation of it being a bad number, but it's good because it's not as bad as we thought it was going to be. It's still a bad number, but hey, it's not as bad as we thought it was going to be. Even though it's green here, it's not a good number. 9 o'clock, housing price index month over month at 9 o'clock coming in. The Case Shillings Composite 20-year housing price index will come out. At 10 a.m., we have CB consumer confidence. And that's it for the day. Later in the evening, we have FOMC member Williams speaking, and we have some red numbers from Australia and New Zealand. But that is it for the day for today. It is going to be an interesting week. We'll have some good news items tomorrow and Thursday, so look forward to that. Looking forward to the chart here, looking at the daily. So we've got a weird chart pattern in that this green day is the off hours trading over the holiday. So this is holiday trading. It's holiday trading only goes till 1 p.m. on Monday. It's super low. You can see, look, no volume, virtually no volume. But it is Enigma that is now on the chart. So we'll have to just kind of deal with that. Market's up. Gapping up. We'll see if it can hold. Pattern wise, we are again in this giant chop zone from way back. You can see there is a giant chop zone that went from September to April-ish, March. And that's what we're in the bottom side of that. So to really get going, we've got to break above this, break to new highs, get above this sort of overhead resistance. We are above the major moving averages. We are now currently right below the 200-day. And remember that the 200-day is sort of are we in a bull market or are we in a bear market? When we're below the 200, we're considered in a bear market. When we are above the 200, it's a bull market. So we are just barely below the 200-day moving average. Volume's always been an issue, and it continues to be an issue. I don't know what else to say about that. So let's just move on. So here's the Monday. Here's Monday. And here is the overnight action. Actually, this is Friday. This is the Sunday, Monday action. And so we actually are going to look at two different days. On Friday, we had down price action, but we had up inventory. Inventory was positive. That's a red flag. I'm really surprised that we had that over the weekend. Going into a long weekend, who wants to be long? Who wants to be short? I'd want to be flat going into a long weekend. That being said, Monday, we did have some up action on very low volume, and we were just barely positive on inventory. So those are correlated. Today, we are about flat as we speak. Inventory is up very slightly, but nothing to write home about. What is this? What do these 2 days tell us? That there was a decent risk appetite going into the weekend and positivity on the holiday trading hours. So there you have that. What's going to happen now? Don't know. no. Moving on. Overnight action from last night was approximately 50 points, 59.12 to 58.62. Yeah, 50 points there. Where do we have support and resistance? So we have resistance on the top side, right around this 59.10 area. And then you'd have to go up to 59.30, 59.50, and we've got some confluence up around 59.86. Support, on the other hand, we got some decent support here at 58.63. We break below that. Really, 5,800 is also a number we should be watching, even though it's in the middle of the range. I'm sorry, 5,900. 5,900. The whole number. We drop below that. We get below 58.50. 58.50. There's a lot of stuff in that general area. 58.20 down to 5,800. We break 5,800. There's a decent confluence level at 57.8975. So those are your levels. Remember, those are levels that we want to be watching to see what the market does at those support and resistance levels. Is it retracing from it, or is it bouncing off of it? Is it breaking through it? Those are key points. Like we break this overnight low, 58.61. That there's a decent amount of stuff there. So if we come down and bounce off of it, I want to be long. If we bounce through it, if we break it with any kind of forcefulness, I want to be short. So that's why these support and resistance numbers are important to pay attention to. Stock Trader's Almanac for today is 71.4. 71.4 from the Stock Trader's Almanac. So positive bias today. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com. Thanks.